Hello everybody, and welcome back to Gamer Reality. In today's video, I wanted to give my complete review on this new game called Racket NX. But before I do, I wanted to mention that you should check out my channel, Gamer Reality, for more awesome videos like this. Alright, let's get right into the review. So going into this game and looking at the description and everything, I didn't really think I'd like the game. I mean, all it seemed to me was just hitting the ball against a wall and, making it hit different targets and getting points or whatever. It seemed kind of basic, and I didn't know if I'd be really into this style or genre of game. But it turns out that I freaking love it. There are 3 game modes: solo, arcade, and multiplayer. This game makes you feel awesome, and I had this thought constantly through my head when playing this game. I don't know if it's the sick bass boosted music that they have, or the visuals, or just the motion and activity of it, but all of it combined makes it really feel like an amazing game. So let's go over each of those. The music is amazing. I play with these Sony noise cancelling bass boosted headphones, and it sounds even better through them. And not only does the music pump you up to keep crushing all those waves, it also makes the scenery react as well. Those little targets or spots that you see on the walls actually kind of like move to the music or kind of dance almost. It's really cool to see, and I noticed now that my favorite games on the Oculus Quest are ones with great music, which would be Beat Saber and Dance Central. Moving on to the looks of the game. Now this game is probably perfect for the Oculus Quest just because of how basic the graphics are. This is an easy game for the Oculus Quest to render because you're basically in the middle of a dome with a pretty low poly but yet really cool racket hitting an ordinary ball, and that's about all it has to do. Also, I couldn't notice any foveated rendering or blurriness around the edges of your screen in this game, which is pretty useful to see the next targets or where your ball's at in your peripheral vision. You're definitely going to need to clear out a big square space for this game because it has you moving around and swinging your arms full length across a lot. So just be warned. And they warn you, but just be warned. You're also constantly turning 360, and I cannot see how this was previously a Rift game with, like a cord down the back of your head. I mean, I would not want to play this thing on the Vive. But one of the biggest mechanics in this game is that when you hit the ball slightly, then the ball will just bounce off the wall and come back towards you. But if you hit it really hard or with great force, it'll hit the wall, slide a little bit in any direction depending on how you twist your handle when you hit the ball. It'll slide across the wall and then come back to you. So you're constantly wanting to slide this ball across the wall to hit all the targets and get all the points you can. And what that means is that I'm hitting the ball most of the time at a great speed, meaning I'm doing a lot of movement and physical activity. And that's my preference. I like to do a lot of motion and movement in VR, like games like Beat Saber and Dance Central. I'll mention them again. I like those because I'm constantly swinging my arms really fast or trying to match the person dancing in front of me. I don't like a lot of point and click games, stuff like that. I thought the power-ups were pretty cool too. There's power-ups like splash damage, hyperspace, and frictionless, just to name a few. Also, there's a multiplayer mode that I've played a few times and usually gotten beat at. The multiplayer mode works like this. You and the opponent are standing on podiums in kind of the center of the room, and you take turns hitting the ball. So every time the ball hits the wall, it switches to the other person's ball for them to hit. Also, the scoring is in a pretty competitive way, so that when you score 100 points, it actually kind of takes away 100 points from your opponent, so that you have to try to reach 1,000 points and have them get 0. I had a lot of fun in this game mode. And so if you want to work up a sweat having a lot of fun and getting all those points, then this is the game for you. Well, that's it for this quick little review of the game Racket NX. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please leave a like, comment down below any other games that you'd like me to check out and maybe make a review on, and also go down to my channel below and subscribe to me, Gamer Reality. It would help me out a lot. Thanks again, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video.